Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be working on my 2015 Yamaha YZ85. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So in today's video I'm going to be working on the foot pegs, the shifter, and the other side with the other foot peg and the brake lever. This is the other side. So the top, no paint, and this thing just looks ugly. So I'm going to be painting it black. In some other day, I'm going to powder coat this, and that. Everything, half of the engine's gonna be powder coated, so it's gonna look very good. But for now, black paint will do. So I'm gonna give this a quick wipe down because it looks bad and it's all dusty. Okay, so now I'm gonna give this a quick clean. Okay, I'm going to now. Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is this brake. I'm taking off this brake lever, which you gotta undo this in the back. Take a clamp, straighten it out. As you guys can see, that's pretty straight. Okay, so I'm going to use this to take it out because I couldn't do that on the other one with my hands. So I'll try to take it out. Okay, I took it out on my second attempt, and now you gotta take this off in the back. I'm just putting everything to the side right here, and then gotta kind of move this brake lever and try to wiggle this out. So yeah, that's out. Set this to the side. And then that spring is in the way. You gotta take that spring off too. Okay, so I thought I'm gonna need this, and the only thing I needed to do is push it up, and this spring completely is not attached to there. And now just gotta wiggle it out. Never mind, there's this in the back where you gotta undo too. Okay, this pin was actually very hard to get out of the back. I needed a hammer, so minus, and this thing to put it through here and pull it out. That took me around 5 or 10 minutes. This one was very hard to take out. Next thing you have to do, remove this, and then you just slide it out. Yeah, so that's how it looks like. This part is covered in grease. Okay, so the back is very dirty over here. I'm gonna give that a quick clean real quick. Okay, so I'm going to use primer. I just polished. Okay, so now I'm gonna use primer to start it off. I just polished that off camera. I forgot to turn on the camera. Guys, remember when I said 15 minutes? It took 5 minutes. Only a tiny bit wet, which is on that side, but I could touch it and no paint. So I'm gonna already use black paint. Okay, so I moved outside because it smelled badly inside. So I'm going to use this black paint. I'm using 600 Fahrenheit because this is going to be right by the clutch cover and the expansion chamber, which heats up. This is the final result. It looks okay on camera, but off camera it's very nice and shiny. I missed a few spots. Not that I missed, but some spots you could barely see it on camera, but it turned out pretty good. This looks pretty good. I just slid it on right now, so it's not even attached to anything. Like there's no bolt here. It just slid onto there. That's what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna pop the spring on and do all kinds of stuff. I decided I'm probably not gonna buy. Paint these. I'm probably just gonna buy like Tusk ones or something like that. Those look good, so I might get those. I gotta put the spring on first before I put the other side, because that's the easiest way. Okay, so the spring is on. I put a little bit of grease on here so it will slide in easier in that hole. Gotta push it down a bit so it's even. Okay, went in, no problem. Now this thing in the back, put that in. Okay, so now you got to put this thing on. Little clamp. Got to put it through the hole. Also have to remember that you got to bend both sides the opposite ways. Like you could see those too. They gotta be like wrapped. They don't look wrapped, but they are all around. I'm just gonna bend them both the same way. Okay, so it's stuck. Everything works perfect. And now that one in the back. Okay, I got all the parts. Put that through. Then this pin again. Can't forget about that. Okay, so I got this new pin over here, and I'm gonna fit it through. Okay, so I'm going to do this now that it's in. I'm going to bend it like this one was, so it doesn't fall out when I'm driving. And voila! It looks like a brand new brake lever. Just on camera, it looks rough on camera for some reason, but off camera, this looks very, very good. Watch to the end. I am so thankful. This means a ton to me. You don't need to subscribe, you don't need a like, nothing. Just, well, I hope you just enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching. See you next time.